Hello, and welcome to the Week 2 version of the Monster Pod here on thelines.com. Steven Anders, Matt Brown, joined this week by Connor Allen of 4 for 4. You got to go check out their great work over there. Seattle Seahawks on the road at the New England Patriots. They are heading in there as expensive 3 or cheap 3.5 point favorites. 38.5 is our total here in this one. Connor, the Patriots pull the upset of the week last week. I'm not going to say that I took a ton from that other than the fact that it doesn't look like they're just going to lay down. But look, the Cincinnati handed them the game. The tight end was heading in 1 yard line. He was going to score. It's probably going to turn this thing, gets the ball punched out, and it just never gets right again with all of that. And then Seattle, I think I expected maybe a little bit more out of Seattle. Ken Walker looks good for sure. In the past game, I thought maybe I'd see a little bit more. Did not expect Tyler Lockett to have the same amount of targets as DK Metcalf and JSN combined. So I don't really know what's going on there in Seattle either. What do you see here in Seahawks and Patriots?
Yeah, I think this is going to be an ugly game here, but I think the biggest advantage for the Seahawks is on the defensive side here. I was really high on, what Mike McDonald brought over from the Ravens. I think that he maximized the team last year, now comes over, and they have a lot of good pieces, and they played extremely well, I think, against the Broncos for the most part. Their run defense was awesome, and they got great pressure. They pressured the second highest rate last week. It was like 43%. The only team that was pressured more was Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots at 44% against a bad Bengals pass rush. And so now he's getting a good Seattle defense that I think should give Brissett and this Patriots team a lot of issues. They also played, again, like really strong against the run, which I think matters here because I think the Patriots' way to winning / keeping game close is running the ball successfully, converting on third down, and then playing good defense, which I think they have some fine defensive pieces. But in this game here specifically, if Seattle's slowing down the run on early downs, it's going to put Brissett in a lot of dangerous situations. I like New England's team total under. You can play alt unders here. It's 14.5 is plus 150. I envision this more of as a 17-10 type of game here instead. So I don't know if I love Seattle against the spread, but I'd probably lean that way as well.
Steven, I'm on air whenever the lines are hitting for week 2. I kind of made almost an impulse bet, I guess, if you will. I played Seattle at 3. I guess the market has agreed with me a little bit as we've moved to 3.5 at a couple of the books. I will admit I'm not in love with it, but I can't imagine backing the Patriots. I mean, they got the worst game Cincinnati will play in the next 5 years last week. And so good on them that they were able to be fortunate enough to get that game. So I like Seattle a little bit more, I think, too, than market as we sit right now heading into week number 2. So I played the 3. I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it.
Yeah, look ahead was 4. So I think if you get 3, it's decent. I don't know if we're getting back to 3 though. So I mean, I'll say this: I bet a juiced Seahawks -3 earlier in the week, and I don't feel as confident about it today as I did when I bet it. Mostly because Kenneth Walker's been back-to-back DMP on the injury report. If you watched that Seahawks game last week, that offense was stuck in mud until they got Kenneth Walker going. And this tackle situation for Seattle is real. So I love Connor's look on the under. I do think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think McDonald can really cause fits for Jacoby Brissett. All those points I had written down as well. So I'm with you on that, Connor. I just am a little nervous about what this Seahawks offense would look like without their starting tackle. And if Kenneth Walker's not going to play. Walker plays, I feel fine about it. But if he doesn't, I start getting a little nervous here laying a full 3 on the road.
Guys, had a pretty good week 1. So hopefully we can continue on here in week number 2. Connor, do appreciate you being here as well. Of course, check out their great work over at 4 for 4. Awesome stuff over there, not just from a betting standpoint, from fantasy standpoint, DFS standpoint. Be sure and take in all of their great work. We do everything free here, so please hit that subscribe button. We'll be here all season for you. And if you head to thelines.com, upper right-hand corner is the Discord, and that is also free, where you can go in and chit-chat about things all season long in all of the sporting betting markets out there. For Connor, for Steven, I'm Matt. Good luck on all your week 2 bets.